Welcome to Week 6, Culture of Islamic Societies. Your topic this week is Shariah, or Islamic Law. Shariah means the path to be followed. Fiqh, on the other hand, is Islamic jurisprudence. A scholar qualified in Islamic legal theory is known as a faqih. There are four prominent schools, or madhahib, of Sunni jurisprudence. The four schools are, first, Hanafi, second, Maliki, 3, Shafi'i, and 4, Hanbali. Sharia, or Islamic law, is based on four sources, or usul al-fiqh. The first and primary source, of course, is the Quran. The Quran, although not primarily a legal work, contains rules on several topics, including matters of faith, ritual laws, including dietary restrictions, ethical rules, family law, civil and criminal law, and economic law. The second source of Islamic law is the Sunnah, or custom and practice of the Prophet Muhammad. The Sunnah is recorded in Hadith reports, a huge body of literature on many topics, not all of which is reliable. Attempts to collect the reliable traditions in authoritative collections have been done by Bukhari and Muslim. The Sunnah has one of three roles when it comes to a ruling. First, it emphasizes what is mentioned in the Quran. Secondly, it explains what has come as a ruling in the Quran. And finally, it initiates a ruling that is binding upon the followers of the religion of Islam. The third source of Islamic law is ijma. Ijma means consensus of the Muslim community, or the ummah. And finally, qiyas. Qiyas means analogy. Qiyas is the only accepted form of independent decision-making, and it must be based on the other sources. Your reading assignment this week comes from the book Introduction to Islam. I'd like you to read chapters 3 and 4. Your discussion question is, should Islamic law be accepted in the American court system? Now, by this question, I don't mean that it should be forced upon all Americans. What I mean is those that want to abide by Islamic law, should they be allowed to? So should a Muslim be able to follow Islamic law as opposed to American law in certain areas? I'd like you to listen to a BBC 4 report, Islamic Law and Its Origins, and I'd like you to quickly read through a book by Bilal Phillips entitled The Evolution of Fiqh. I've put the link on the My Gateway site. After reading that book, go ahead and complete the Sharia worksheet, and please email that to me. If you're interested in the topic, I've put on a number of other videos and supplementary materials. If you have any questions, please let me know. One more thing before I let you go this week. It's not too late to decide to come with us on our Oman trip. I hope you'll all decide to do that. Oman's a beautiful country. It's going to be a really interesting trip. We're going to be doing some really interesting things. So if you decide that you'd like to, please contact me or contact Nathan Doherty in the Study Abroad office. The deadline will be probably mid-October, and it is possible to apply for a fellowship or a scholarship that will give you some extra cash, so you'll be able to join us on that trip. So please think about it and have a great week, and talk to you next week.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.